Hello, friends. Welcome to humanology 24, 21. Happy Thursday. Yeah, good evening. Happy Thursday. Uh, I, I had a haircut about 2 days ago and then took a shower 2 days ago and then I took a shower again today. This evening. Okay. Now let's do martial arts, okay? Yeah. Happy Thursday. Yeah, welcome to humanology 24, 21, I think. Is it? Yeah. All right. Uh, martial arts. Okay, so let's do. I'm not sure if I have enough room here. Okay. Uh, I okay. Jump, rotation, side kick. Okay. Uh, gosh, I have so many stuff here. So, but okay, okay, okay. Uh, okay. Okay, so that's that, and then okay. Yeah, yeah, that's kind of more technical kick for all right. 5 minutes, right? Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, welcome back. We are back. Good evening. Yeah, welcome. Good evening. My proud future leaders, yeah, martial arts, education, career development. Thank you. Let me grab some drinks. Ah, okay. All right. Ah, just about ready, but I'd like some beer. It's summer, so yeah. Oh, look at my hair. No, do not look at my hair, please. Not yet. Because it's not ready for camera. It's not camera ready. Yeah, yeah, I think it's camera ready now. Good. Yeah, happy Thursday evening. Yeah, so I Luga, you should change your name, okay? No illegal drug reference. You understand me? Huh? Okay. Yeah. Don't do illegal drugs, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now, uh, the uh, let's talk about give me a moment, okay? Let me drink. Okay, so yeah, yeah. Happy Thursday evening. Let's start light. Okay, how hunkily have a haircut. Okay, before I take a shower, how often do I? Okay, I cut my own hair. Okay, so because I'm an artist. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm an artist. Okay, I appreciate professional hairstylists. I do. Okay, but well, I am amateur hairstylist. How about that? Okay, I do not cut other people's hair, but I cut my own hair. Okay, now how often do I cut my hair? Once a quarter, every 3 months, maybe every other month, 5 months maybe. Okay, but not every month. Okay, between 2 to 3 months, I cut my own hair. Okay, I think. About, I think, okay? Then how do I comb my hair? Okay, before I take a shower, uh, I have bathtub, okay? Yeah, that's where I take a shower. I take a shower twice a week. It's either Thursday evening, Tuesday evening, or Wednesday morning or Friday morning, okay? Yeah, so twice during the weekdays, I take a shower. And I take full bath Sunday evening, okay? Yeah, full skin exfoliation every square inch of my body. And when I comb my hair, it's just before I take a shower. And I like over the bathtub. Okay, I stoop down and then with scissors, good scissors, high quality scissors. Okay, that costs like $25, something like that. Okay, so because you need to be sharp. Okay, high quality scissors for haircut. For Walmart, okay? Yeah. Maybe $15, okay? So, but not the cheapest, okay? No. And so I stood down over the bathtub, and with scissors, I cut my hair. I do not look at the mirror. So I grab bunch of hair with my left hand and then cut hair here, here. That's it. I don't look at the mirror. When I have a haircut, okay? When I cut my own hair, I don't look at the mirror. Huh? Why? It, because I don't need to. Yeah, I keep it natural and yeah, okay. So keep it easy, keep it simple. Okay. Yeah. Now 5 minutes break. Okay, vocal rest. Let me continue to prepare my dinner. All right. 5 minutes. Thank you. So what's cooking in the microwave for dinner? Uh, onion chicken. Okay, so yeah, frozen chopped onions from Walmart and uh the deboned, deskinned chicken thigh from Walmart, frozen. Okay. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I love Walmart. Walmart is so cool. Okay, great professionals. Yeah, they're fantastic. Hmm. Hmm. What else do we talk about? We talked about my personal hygiene routine and haircut routine, and then dinner preparation routine. Okay, shopping. Okay, we talked about that. Okay, what else? uh, okay. I'm waiting until I get drunk. Okay, yeah. Before we get to more serious topics. Okay. Yeah. Let's do humanology. Okay. Yeah, four quadrant methodology. Like you have x-axis, y-axis, four quadrants. Okay. Yeah. Let's say okay. Uh, I'm an ex-Christian, former Christian, but I still appreciate Christianity as well as all other long traditional historical mainstream religions. I appreciate them. Okay. Uh, I talk about Christianity because it's the one religion I'm most familiar with. Because I used to be a Christian, okay? But I still respect Christianity, okay? As an ex former Christian. Now I'm a humanologist. Okay? So, but Christianity is like other religions, okay? There are goods and bads. There's some outdated concepts in those old religions because they are old religions, okay? They have some outdated concepts. All those old religions, they will have outdated concepts. And also they have some good concepts still. Okay. They have goods and bads. Okay. Yeah. So in humanity school, we evaluate a religion in objective and also scientific fashion, logical, rationalistic fashion. Okay. But we appreciate them. Okay. It's just that we have some criticisms. That's all. Okay. Some of their doctrines. So, but let's say Bible in Christianity, Old Testament, New Testament, okay? And let's see in Old Testament, all the prophets, there's so many, right, in the Old Testament Bible, okay? So, yeah, many, okay? And there's Mr. Moses, okay? And New Testament, there's Mr. Jesus, Mr. Paul, and other disciples, and okay? In my opinion, as a humanologist, uh, the teachings in Old Testament, New Testament Bibles, okay, they have goods and bads, okay? But even if some of the doctrines in Bible and Christianity, even if some of them are wrong, it does not invalidate the value of Christian churches as an institution. Because, in my opinion, as a humanologist, Christian churches have evolved as a social institution. They have evolved over thousands of years. Okay, and so they became more than the biblical doctrines. Nowadays, Christian churches they perform many different social functions, like charity, yeah? Like soup kitchen for homeless people, charitable contribution, and shelter. and also spiritual shelter, spiritual kind of hospital. Okay, and the spiritual healing. I'm a beneficiary of that service by Christian churches. Okay, I am. Okay? So I appreciate Christianity. Welcome. Good evening. Yeah, mighty proud future leaders. Yeah, martial arts, education, and culture development. Thank you. We're gonna talk about religions. Okay. Yeah. Now let's take 5 minutes break. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Yeah. Welcome. Good evening. Yeah. 5 minutes break. Okay. Yeah. Mighty proud future leaders, martial arts, education, and culture development. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Be ambitious. Yeah. 5 minutes. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Welcome to Human School, Human Show. Yeah. 5 minutes. Thank you. Focus. Okay. Welcome back. We are back. Get some water. Uh, is it blueberry vodka? I guess. Okay. Let me have some blueberry vodka. Is my hair ready? Yeah, no. Hey, let me redo my hair. Yeah, I wash my hair. I wash my hands. So I dry before I finger comb my hair. Whatever. Is the camera ready yet? Sure. Yeah, I keep it simple, okay? I just comb my hair with my fingers, okay? But my fingers have to be dry though. I wash my hands very often. Mm. Ugh. This is Alaskan blueberry, okay? So yeah. So my friends gave it to me, okay? Yeah. Handpicked, okay? Good Alaskan friend. Thank you. Uh, Whew. Right. Now, so humanology is very scientific, logical, rationalistic, okay? But again, my hair is not ready yet, okay? Let me redo it. Now my hands are dry. That's great. I need my hands to be dry when I finger comb my hair, okay? So, oh, this look like whatever. It's hilarious. Huh? Whatever. Okay, yeah. Now, let me get some whiskey. I'm very sensitive, picky individual when it comes to drinks. Okay, so these are not expensive drinks. Okay, they're the cheapest. Okay, so welcome. Good evening. Yeah, yeah. But the thing is, I have to choose between the drinks. Like, it has to be like either whiskey or some kind of vodka, like blueberry vodka or some other kinds. Okay, so okay, so humanological analysis. Okay, so of Mr. Jesus's doctrines, Jesusian doctrines. Okay, okay, I like some of his doctrines, Mr. Jesusian doctrines, like be like children. Okay, as adults. I That's a good lesson there. Good doctrine. Yeah, that's like when I was in law school, okay, one of our professors in his 60s or 70s, okay, he during the lecture in Ann Arbor, Michigan Law School, he told us how many students. It's summer starter class, so it's about 100, I guess, okay, smaller than full starter class, which is like 300, okay, so maybe it was 50 of us, summer starter, okay, good smaller class, okay, nice, okay, more individual attention, I guess, okay, so yeah, we kind of felt special about that, okay. Anyway, so some of our law school professors in his 60s or 70s, okay, he told us during the lecture, okay, yeah, get back to your younger self. Yeah, get back in touch with your younger self, okay? Oh, great lesson, okay? So, welcome. Good evening. Hmm? Yeah, I like your name. Very good name, okay? Yeah, nice. Nice. Okay. Now, so Mr. Jesus said, yeah, in the New Testament Bible about 2,000 years ago, okay, yeah, be like children as adults, okay? So, oh, that's great, yes. Absolutely, yeah. What can we learn from children as adults? Yeah, they was happy. They was athletic. They exercise. They run. Okay, they was happy. Okay, yeah. That's we adults. Something we adults should learn from children. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hmm? Be cute. Okay. With the dimples. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Acting, right? Yeah, sure. Yeah. I'm trained at department too. Okay. That's good doctrine. Okay. Yeah. Be like children. Okay. Like as adults. Okay. Yeah, sure. It can be termed as pedomorphism. Okay. What is pedomorphism? Pedomorphism is also occurred in animal kingdom as well. Like axolotl is an amphibian in originally from Mexico. Mexico. Okay. It's a species in Mexico is like this big. Okay. About half a foot, I guess. Okay. It's like newt or salamander. Okay, but axolotl as it become adult, it still retain the gills like tadpoles, kinda. Okay, so adult looking like a child. That's what's called pedomorphism in biology. There's Wikipedia article about it. Okay, so like some adults in human species, some adults look like you look young. I'm 48. Okay, maybe I look just my age around. Okay, it depends on the day. Depends on the day. Okay, but maybe sometimes I look younger than 48. Okay, yeah, maybe not like 8-year old, but maybe not 18. Today I may look like maybe not 28. Maybe I can pass as 38, kind of older looking 38. But I'm 48, but I may today, if I look at myself in the in laptop screen, cell phone screen, maybe I look like instead of 48, I may look like today I may look like 47 and a half. Maybe I look like 6 months younger than now. Okay. So I had a long day at work. Okay. And I took a shower. Okay. Yeah. So maybe I look only like 6 months younger than now. Whatever. Okay. Yeah. We'll take 5 minutes break for correct. Make a humor show. Comedy, right? Yeah. Yeah. Entertainment, right? Yeah. Sure. 5 minutes. Let me check on my microwave. All right, welcome, we're back. Hmm. So, the what's that? How do we do first? Eh? Oy, no, I'm not satisfied. This is where my energy goes. Whatever. What? So, uh, okay, we talked about the yeah, we like children, okay, as adults, okay. Now, that's good doctrine in Bible, okay? Yeah, Mr. Jesus, okay. Good. Now, some criticism about that doctrine. Children, they have goods and bads. Okay, so yeah, good quality of children being athletic. Children, they run around. Okay, they are full of energy, always happy, athletic, good exercise, good. They're on. Okay, good. But bad parts about children, they're still kind of animalistic, kind of selfish. So they didn't quite educated They were not educated. Children, young people, they're not educated about ethics, morality. They're more animalistic. Okay, they're kind of selfish. Okay, and immaturity. Okay, there's something very unpleasant about young people. Uh, there's a bad part of children. They are uneducated, immature, animalistic, selfish, right? They do not know about ethics, morality, meaning they do not really care about other people. Where children, they're cute, they're young, they're stars of the family, right? So they're doted, spoiled, right? They always get what they want, okay? Unless they have some good parents, good grandparents who know how to punish them and discipline them, educate them when they're wrong. All right? And I'm lucky that I have good parents, good grandparents, okay? Because when I did something wrong, I was corrected. I remember. And I'm very grateful, thankful to my parents, to my four grandparents, okay? For mother side, father side, okay? So they corrected me. Okay? Thank you. Yeah. Okay? So from children, take the goods, reject the bads. Okay, with children, take goods and bads. Huh? Hmm. Now let's go to next Jesus doctrine in Christianity, New Testament. Okay, Mr. Jesus said, "Yeah, you cannot have two masters like God and money." In Bible, mammon, Old English. Okay, basically money. Okay, you cannot worship God and money. Is either or is either you worship God or you worship money. You cannot do both. That's what Mr. Jesus said 2,000 years ago. When he was about like 30s, early 30s, I think. Uh, Less than 2,000 years ago. Then. What do you think about that doctrine? Mr. Jesus saying God and money, they're incompatible. They're mutually exclusive. It's either you, it's a black or white. Okay, so either or. If you worship God, you should not worship money. If you worship money, you should not worship God. You cannot worship both God and money. That's what Mr. just said. Simply put, okay? What do you think about that theory by Mr. Jesus? That's a more controversial doctrine. Okay. Yeah. Than the one we mentioned before. Okay. Yeah. Be like children. Okay. So, yeah. So, like, that's more controversial doctrine, to say the least. What do I think? I'll tell you after 5 minutes break. Okay. But what's more important and what I think is what you think. Be an independent thinker. Okay. Yeah. Because of humor as well. Okay. Yeah. 5 minutes break. Thank you. Yeah. Do not be like brainwashed. Yeah. You're a critical thinker. Okay. Yeah. Think on your own. Be independent thinker. Okay. Because of humor as well. 5 minutes. Thank you. Alright, so, okay, okay, let's draw this X, Y axis. In humanology schools, yeah, we do mathematics here, okay, so X coordinate, X axis, Y axis, X and Y, two-dimensional coordinate, Cartesian coordinate in mathematics, geometry and algebra, okay, yeah. X-axis, okay, yeah, wealthy, rich, and poor, okay? Yeah. X-axis, wealthy, like rich or poor, okay? Y-axis, good and bad, okay? Good and bad, okay? So four quadrant, okay? You have like good wealthy people, bad wealthy people, good poor people, bad poor people, okay? In human school, they will exist. Yeah, there are good wealthy people, bad wealthy people, good poor people, bad poor people. In terms poor wealthy poor in terms of money. Okay, in human school that's not important at all. Okay, maybe a little bit, but not too much. Okay, but good and bad ethics, morality, that's very important in human school. Okay, so ethics, morality, like caring about other people. Okay, ethics, morality. Okay, altruism, charity, volunteerism, stuff like that. Okay, good stuff. Okay. Like being nice to other people. Being nice to other people, like being respectful, saying thank you, saying please, appreciation of people, being respectful to other people, caring about other people, their dignity. That's ethics, morality, good versus bad. Bad people, they only care about themselves. They're not respectful to other people. They don't care about other people's feelings. Those are bad people, okay? They do not care about others. They only care about themselves. Selfishness, okay? Animalistic, okay? But good people, they're nice to other people. They say thank you. They say please, okay? They care about other people's feelings. Those are good people. Those are ethics, morality, okay? Now, money-wise, yeah, wealthy, rich people or poor people with less money. Yeah, that distinction, but it's not that important in humanology. Okay? Now, we take 5 minutes break. I need for correct. I'm 48 years old, okay? So, oh, I should say I'm 48 years young, but sure. Okay, other way. Yeah, we'll take 5 minutes break. I some for correct. I'm 48, okay? So, 5 minutes. Thank you. Okay, now let's do some acting, creative writing, okay? Because yeah, in humor school we do that quite often, okay? So action. Hey, hello, Mr. Jesus. How are you doing this fine evening? Thank you for joining us to humor show. Yeah, Mr. Jesus. My name is Hong Lee, and I want to have this conversation with you. Somewhat philosophical, okay? So, yeah. If you do not mind, please, Mr. Jesus, okay? So, Mr. Jesus, you said about 2,000 years ago, like, all the wealthy people are evil, they're bad people, and all the poor people, they're good people. So, there, in your theory, Mr. Jesus, I'm 48. When you said that 2,000 years ago, about, you're like, what, 32? So, in your theory, as 32 years old philosopher, if you, in your opinion, yeah, all the wealthy people, they're bad people. And all the poor people, they're good people. And there does not exist good wealthy people, and there does not exist bad poor people. So you have an anti-money, right, Mr. Jesus? Is that your? Did I interpret your theory right, or did I somewhat distort it or simplify it, Mr. Jesus? I'm asking. Did I read you right in Bible? Maybe some lost in translation from 2,000 years ago. Multiple languages like Aramaic in the Middle East, North Africa, okay, and then some European language later on, and later on to Asian language that I'm familiar with, like Korean, okay, English as well, okay, modern English, okay. But according to the Bible, you said money's bad, right? I remember there's another theory of yours, Mr. Jesus, okay, investment, okay. Talent, yeah, do not bury it under the ground. Invest, yeah, trade, right? One talent, five talent, 10 talent. Yeah, that's like back in this currency of Asian Greece, I guess. Talent, okay, it's currency back then, okay. Somehow, maybe Asian Greece, I don't know. So you're not exactly against money, business, trade, investment, right? Okay, but you said to this young wealthy guy, maybe some inheritance money, young wealthy guy with some big inheritance money from parents, grandparents, okay. You recommended to the younger guy, you're quite young, Mr. Jesus. You're like 32, maybe he was like 27 or something, okay. He was doing all the right things, rules, okay. But you told him there's one thing he's lacking, New Testament Bible, okay. Like you have too much money, so give you all your money to the poor people and then follow me. Right? That's very poetic, romantic, okay. I know you're straight people, okay, Mr. Jesus, but I would not never recommend that to wealthy young people with big inheritance money. I charity, yeah, not 100% charity. Maybe 1% of their money to poor people. Sure. But Mr. Jesus, we are doing that anyway. We pay tax. we pay insurance money, and they go to more needed people as taxpayers. We pay tax, insurance money. It goes to people who need those money. Okay, so we're doing that anyway. Modern society in America, 2026. Okay, so by law, Social Security tax, Medicare, Medicaid tax, okay, unemployment insurance tax. Yeah, by law, we do that anyway, Mr. Gios, these days. Mandatory charity, okay. Think out, okay, we'll take 5 minutes break. Actually, I'm kind of getting drunk, as you can see in my eyes. I can barely open my eyes, okay, so we maybe time check now. It's been about 1 hour, okay, so yeah, let's open the window, okay? Yeah. Ventilation, oxygen. 5 minutes. Thank you. All right, take 5. Okay, welcome back. Right, so Act Two, okay? Let's get back to the acting, creative writing, okay? Thespian style, theatrical production, okay? Action. Okay, Mr. Jesus, okay. I mean, I read Bible 3 times, okay? Once in old Korean, once in second time with the modern Korean language, and third time, I think it's maybe old English, like King James version, I guess. Okay, so I know Mr. Jesus, what you said, okay, I read Bible 3 times back to back, okay. Eh, Mr. Jesus, I studied you, okay, because I really like you, okay, interesting. Although I do not always agree with you, Mr. Jesus. But I like you, okay? I like you a lot. That's why I enjoy talking about you, Mr. Jones. Also, imaginary conversation with you, Mr. Jones. Okay. I enjoy it. I like you a lot. Mr. Jones, if it counts, for what it counts, I'm your number one fan, okay? So I know a lot about you guys, in my opinion. Eh? So, Mr. Jesus, I know that you have some wealthy friends. Mr. Jesus, your very first miracle, according to Bible, okay? You invited to a wedding party and a lot of people, okay, quite well-to-do people, wealthy people's wedding. They have a lot of drinks, food. You invited, okay? And they ran out of wine, some kind of red wine, like grape. It was like grape juice. It's alcoholic beverage, okay? So it was wine, okay? Alcoholic beverage, okay? So, and then they ran out of wine, okay? But before that, they had a lot of wine, a lot of guests. So I guess their wedding party was hosted by some wealthy family. A lot of food, a lot of friends, wedding, big wedding, and you're invited. And you've performed miracle according to the Bible, turning water to wine. Okay? Yeah. According to the Bible, yeah, they saved this best wine at the end. Okay, yeah, I read the Bible. Okay, so okay. Also, another instance, Mr. Jesus, you interacted with good kind of wealthy people. I think it was a Mr. Levi, something. Okay, like, but that wealthy person visited you, Mr. Jesus, late at night, so that Mr. Jesus, you're very controversial local celebrity back then, 2,000 years ago. Okay, so Mr. Wesley Levi visited you late at night so that he would not be seen with you, okay? Because he did not want to damage his reputation. Wealthy guy, okay? So, and you told him, yeah, in order to be saved, you need to be reborn, spiritual rebirth. I like that, okay? In Korean word, kenshin, rebirth, okay? That's great, yeah, transformation, okay? To be better people, right? Better personality. In humor, it's called interpretation, education. Okay, going to next step, like good kind of metamorphosis, like in entomology, study of insects. Okay, yeah, go to next step in evolutionary level. Okay, we want to become better people. Okay, yeah, sure. Spiritual rebirth, spiritual rebirth, like insects, their pupa, right? This worm become butterfly, something like that. Right? Sure. Hmm. But Mr. Jesus, you interacted with wealthy individuals, right? And I'm sure you thought that they're good people, good wealthy people. Yeah, welcome. Good evening. Yeah, I like your name. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome. Good evening. Okay. We're talking about religion. Okay. So yeah. Now let's take 5 minutes break. I need some vocal rest. Okay. My professors, yeah, martial arts education, curriculum. Okay. Be ambitious. Okay. Yeah. Be athletic too. Exercise. Okay. 5 minutes. Thank you. Vocal rest. Yeah. Thank you. All right. Very cool. Yeah. Okay, down to X3, okay? Yeah. Because in human show, human school, okay, with like creative writing, improvisation acting, okay, like X3, let's go. Okay, Mr. Jesus, you emphasize fasting, like do not eat food. I appreciate that concept as a humanologist. Yeah, be more metaphysical, less like physical, like animalistic. Be more like God, not like animals. Be more like God, metaphysical. Right? Yeah. I appreciate that part, but Mr. Gios, yeah, let me tell you my personal story. Uh, I need to eat food, okay, Mr. Gios. Vegetables, fruits, dietary fiber. Otherwise, I get constipation. I had some horrible experience with constipation, Mr. Gios, okay? I had to drink a lot of water. I had to eat vegetables, beans, peanuts, vegetables, fruits, okay? Mr. Gios, I need dietary fiber. And I need to drink a lot of water. Uh, Mr. Jesus, have you ever gone to bathroom, restroom, men's room? You're straight man, right? If I'm not mistaken, okay. Look, I'm just kidding, okay. Yeah, so Mr. Jesus, my name is Honkili, by the way, okay. Nice to meet you. Right? I had to go to bathroom and I had to have bowel movement, large intestine, regularity, at least once a day, okay. I had some bad experience with constipation, Mr. Jesus, okay. I had to eat vegetables, fruits, dietary fiber for gut health, regularity, okay. I had to eat. Okay, so but metaphysical fasting concept, humanological interpretation, that's good, okay. Like doing the right thing and you know, yeah, have fun, but not too much fun, okay. Like, yeah, I'm 48, okay, so I drink alcohol, but in moderation. I smoke cigarette, tobacco cigarette, okay, in moderation, just a little bit, okay. So, uh, so Mr. Jesus, you appreciated commerce, trading, exchange, talents, okay, investment. Huh? You said that yourself 2,000 years ago, right? Or Kuntibabu, okay. And you interacted with wealthy people, and I'm sure, in your opinion, Mr. Jesus, they're good wealthy people that you interacted with, right? You do not yell at them, right? You listen to them, you interact with them, and you talk to them, right? So, Mr. Jesus, I'm sure you knew that they're good wealthy people. You interact with them. You went to their wedding party. You even turned the water to wine as your very first miracle for wealthy people's wedding party. Okay? Yeah. But I understand, Mr. Jesus. Yeah, every now and then this comes to a choice. Yeah, is it money or morality, ethics? Should I take this money? Or, yeah, every now and then it happens, Mr. Jesus. I understand. I'm 48. You're like, what, 32? 2,000 years ago. Wow, okay. Yeah, every now and then it comes to a choice, right? Should I take morality or money, right? Mr. Jesus, Thank you for teaching me. Okay? I'd rather choose morality than money. Yes. Okay. But Mr. Jesus, I will not give all my look, Mr. Jesus, I do not have that much money. I'm kind of middle class. I don't have that much money. I'm not a millionaire. Okay. But Mr. Jesus, I'm not gonna give all my bigger savings money to poor people and then follow you. I refuse to do that. Why, Mr. Jesus? Mr. Jesus, when I was a teenager, I used to think that you're right about that. That was like what? I'm 48 now. 30 years ago. Okay. Yeah, when I was in South Korea. Okay. Yeah. I experimented with that concept. Later on, I realized that yeah, there's some idealism, some romanticism. Give all your money to poor people and then roll the dice. Follow me to Jesus. I did try that a couple of times in my life. I'm serious. I'm not lying. Through Huntley's history, autobiography, okay? Yeah, but there's more to that, okay? Yeah. In my experience, if I may, Mr. Jesus and my friends in the world, okay? Yeah, we need to get back to school, get back to job, and continue to be legitimate member of society. Yeah, idealism versus realism. It's very philosophical question, okay? In human school, 50-50, we need to take a balance between idealism and realism, okay? All right, yeah, that's what I have to say. All right, think I'll get that was Act 3, okay? I'll see you next time because I'm kind of drunk, sleepy, or not hungry, but sleepy, drunk. But I need to eat food, okay? And to get back to work tomorrow, Friday, okay? So we continue this discussion during the weekend, okay? Yeah. See you next time, okay? Yeah, like Saturday, Sunday, okay? So, okay, we're going to human school. Thank you. Yep. Yeah, see you later, okay? Thank you. Mm? Mm.